Nadhanusandhan. By practicing Nadhanusandhan, the practitioner gets into the deeper meditative state. What happens? He'll get into the deeper meditative state. The deeper inner meditative state removes myriads of thought waves, that is vritti, which generally produce appeals in the mind because silencing of the mind, agitation and suspension of the usual thought process is the basis of meditation. Okay, what is saying Nadhanusandhan, when you do this practice, you will get into the deeper states. When you are getting the deeper states of meditation, it removes your thought waves. Suppose what we think we have a thought, it produces like a wave. So it cut down all the thought waves, then it gets into the single point focus, then even you'll get mastery over it. And when mind becomes calm and quiet, physiological perturbation is also becomes stable. See, when you are very calm, what happens? Your all functionality of the organs will be increased. Meditative state of mind becomes free from psychopathological situations, which removes all existential miseries. It is second chapter, 64th sloka of Bhagavad Gita. So also in the case of Nadhanusandhan, a practitioner remains free from the psychological disturbance as it reflects by the feeling of the inexperienceable joy in the heart. The technique of Nadhanusandhan also transcends one to subtle dominance of consciousness. Have you done any time the practice of Nadhanusandhan? Anyone? So the technique of Nadhanusandhan also transcends one to subtle dominance of consciousness. According to the Satmaram, on account of Nadhanusandhan practices, the mind of the practitioners, by losing natural unsteadiness, gets stability and gives up the fickleness and moves about in the void called as Nira Lamba or Brahma or the pure consciousness. Nada means sound. What you are doing, you are following the sound in it. You are doing different kinds of sounds. And what happens at particular stage, you will enter into a stage of voidness. That state is known as Niralamba, or it is also called as Brahma or pure consciousness. If you see, it's also mentioned like first you hear some noise, then you hear the other noise. So slowly, it depends on your practice. You'll get Nada Siddhi. The experience of pure bliss consciousness puts to end of all the sufferings. In fact, during meditation, the mind, by entering the subtle phases of the thoughts, becomes more collected and more peaceful. As the mind evolves to the higher levels of consciousness during the meditation, it experiences increasing degree of happiness. The yogis engaged in samadhi cannot be killed by any instrument and is beyond controlling the powers of beings. Once a yogi entered into the state of samadhi, he cannot be killed by any instrument. He is beyond the controlling powers of the beings. He is beyond the reach of the incarnations and charms. This is about the Nadhanusandhan. What you have seen asana, pranayama, mudra, and Nadhanusandhan. Is like next one, you are entering into 2.20, relevance and importance of Hatha Yoga practices in health and well-being. Health and well-being, let's see what is its relevance and importance. Improve the quality of prana. What is prana? Prana is a vital force which is required for the survival. About this pranas is mentioned in Prashnopanishad. Like, there was a big fight going on between Indriyas and Manas. Indriyas are saying we are superior. No, no, mind is saying we are superior. They're fighting. So what happens? One after the other, the Indriyas, see, eyes has lost his vision, but the person is alive. Next, ears lost the hearing, but the person is alive. So all were fighting there, but then enters the prana. Then what happens? That prana tried to move out of the body. Then eyes lost his vision, skin lost his sense, ears lost his hearing. Everything has lost their powers. Then they have understood there is some superior to us which is controlling us. That is prana. One second. So prana is very important. And in Prashnopanishad it is mentioned like the main prana is divided into five prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Like already I told, Hruday prano, Budaya pana, samana, navi mandale, udana, kanta deshastu, vyana, sarva shariraga, according to Shiva Samhita. Okay, here, like how the government will appoint its officials into different departments, similarly the main prana is adopted. It's like five pranas to govern the different functions. We'll see. What happens? Improves the quality of prana. Breathing is an essential aspect of Hatha Yoga style. The many breathing techniques enhance the quality of life force of prana. Why we focus on, see, you get prana because of the breath, huh? Because the water you drink and the food you eat. See, which is more important? The food, how many days you can survive without eating food? Sitiji, Ushaji, how many days you can survive?
More than 2-3 days or more than that also.
More than that also. 10 days, 20 days, 1 month, you can survive. How many days you can survive like without drinking water? Normal person, not yogi. How many days without water? बोलो शायद you are mute. Mute पे है.
Not more than 1 or 2 days, sir.
Okay. How many days you can survive without breathing?
Breathing cannot.
So which is important? Which is an important thing to get the energy? Breathe. So breathe is very important. So we have different techniques to enhance the quality of life force or prana. They also nourish. Prana means nourishment. They also nourish the mind and body, thereby increasing one's lifespan. You know how many breaths we take in a minute? Average 15 to 18.
15 to 18.
How many per day?
21,600.
21,600. And if you go for many temples, there will be 21,600 of strips on the temples. Okay. Especially the southern part of India, in many, many temples, this is mentioned. So, if you increase the breath per minute, what happens? How many breaths per minute dog has? How many breaths dog takes?
No idea, sir.
70 to 80. What is the lifespan of a dog?
8 years, 8 to 9 years.
10 to 14 years maximum. So, how many breaths tortoise take? 3 to 4 per minute. Its lifespan is, you can see tortoise which is 300, 400 years also. So, It depends on the breath. Our lifespan is directly proportional to the number of breath we take. That's why how this is how yogis will increase their lifespan by controlling their breath. Okay. Next, improve the immune system. What is the next one? Improve the immune system. Stretching and contracting the muscles and moving the organs around and posing the different position enhance the drainage of lymph. This enables the lymphatic system to kill cancerous cells, fight infections, and eliminate the toxins of cellular functioning. By doing all these activities, what it does? It will improve our immune system. What is immunity? Immunity is directly connected to lungs. If your lungs are very strong, you have a high immune system. Your lungs are weak, your immune system is low. That's why if you see, whenever a person has breathing difficulty or cold, immune system becomes very weak because they are unable to breathe properly. Why yogis have more immune system? Because of their functioning of their lungs. According to the modern science, lungs is connected to the immune system. So what we do, we increase the capacity of lungs by doing the pranayama. So we increase immune system. Release tension, stress, tension. Hatha yoga will encourage you to concentrate on your breath and this will relax your mind. How? Chale vate chale chittam, nichale nichalam bhavet. As you try to find ease under challenging poses, your breath will also assist you to release the tension in the body. So whatever we do, everything, there is a breathing pattern. So next one, improves overall well-being. See, practicing Hatha Yoga will improve multiple aspects of your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Therefore, you will have an efficiently functioning body, mind, and spirit. If you do asanas, what happens? Your body will become very strong. We are doing breathing. With breathing, what happens? Your internal functioning, your pranamaya kosha will be cleansed. Then you have nada and sandan technique, which calms down the mind, increases the spiritual well-being. So all this will give the harmony to the mind, body, and the spirit. Hatha yoga can also help you to achieve other benefits like sound sleep, proper elimination of waste, and proper pulsation and the peace of mind. What happens? The two things has to be very proper. One thing, proper eating, proper digestion, and proper defecation. If anything is not proper, it's like proper nourishment is important. With that, proper elimination is also important. If both are good, then your body will be in a harmony. If anything happens in anything, then you'll get the imbalance. You know that almost everything starts from the stomach. The stomach is the center point. And it gives, you are doing breathing practice and everything, it gives peace of mind. So this is how it improves all the well-being. Performing several Hatha Yoga poses is a great way to eliminate stress. What is saying? You are doing some Hatha Yoga, several Hatha Yoga poses in proper way will eliminate the stress. All Hatha Yoga practices will direct you to positivity and peace. Hatha Yoga practice helps to gain mental health benefits of yoga. So this is your 2.19 and 2.20. Sir, Meenan sir.